Hey everyone, so I just want to quickly record my winners and losers of the first round of the 2022 NHL draft. I'm not really going to do like heavy losers. I'll just give kind of consideration on why maybe a team could have done like better, kind of give reasoning. But winners, I just want to go over some winners. The Coyotes, the fact that the Coyotes got additional picks from the Oilers. They got Logan Cooley, who I think is going to be a legit elite player. And they also got Connor Geekie. So they traded up, I believe, to get Geekie, or they traded into that spot. And then they get additional picks from the Oilers. So it was like, all they had to do was take on the casting contract, and they basically have the same amount of picks, and they have Cooley and Geekie, and got an additional prospect later in the first round. So I love what the Coyotes did. Sabres, I mean, you're walking away with some legit prospects here. Savoy, I love that pick. I thought at 9, that was great value. And then they get Ostlund, who I thought was good value at that pick, and then they get Kulich later. So it's like you get 3 really solid prospects, all I think listed as centers. So I thought the Sabres still dubs. Like I've always said, positions for me in hockey, don't go for positions. Like I'm not gonna, like the Devils, I think Nemec could be a big dub. They obviously went position based there because they see what Makar did in the playoffs, and Nemec could be a star. But I love that the Sabres just went best guy in their mind on the board, and that was kind of their approach. The Blue Jackets, I think when you talk about the Jackets in terms of getting 2 elite defensemen potentially in Juracek and Matechuk, I love what the Jackets did. I thought the Jackets might surprise us and go off the board, but you know what? The value they got with both those picks was huge. The Minnesota Wild, I thought, you know what? I know people are kind of, in a sense, criticizing the Fiala trade, but getting Urhoff and also getting Ogren. I thought both guys, like I love both those picks. I wanted the Leafs to get Ogren. So I love the value the Wild got as well. I'm just giving some creds. I thought the Preds getting Kamel was also a really good pick. I think the Preds were probably surprised that Kamel fell that far. I think the Sens got a big dub. Getting DeBrincat at that value is huge. So not necessarily a draft selection dub, but a trade dub on draft day. Getting DeBrincat at that value is absolutely huge for the Sens. And as I said, it's just a much bigger dub if they can lock in DeBrincat long term. The Jets, I thought the Jets doing what they did today, just on the surface, I think getting Lambert that late, like I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, if there's some off-ice stuff or what it is. Like Lambert's potential is there. And honestly, it was a little early to pick McGroarty, but I like McGroarty in this draft. I think he showed a lot of maturity, and I think getting McGroarty and getting Lambert out of the first round is a huge W for Winnipeg. And I just think the Kraken, I think with Shane Wright's attitude, hopefully it flips, it humbles him a bit. And I mean, having Wright and Beniers up the middle down, for the future, like right down that middle, that's going to be a matchup nightmare for a lot of teams. So those are kind of my W's for some teams, giving some shouts. Maybe there's a couple other teams, like I think Detroit's proven me wrong on many occasions. So we'll see. I think at the end of the day, I'm not going to doubt Stevie Y anymore. So I like what the Ducks did. I like what the Red Wings did. Casper. I even don't mind the Korchinski pick. Like I don't mind the Blackhawks selections, to be honest. But I know the trades are going to get criticized. I know some people, like I didn't mind the value they got for Doc, honestly, getting 13th overall. The draft's a little questionable, so it just depends on how their selections turn out because you lost to Brinken and Kirby Doc. So the Hawks, for me, are a potential loser. They are a potential loser, but I don't mind their selections. So I'm not going to say they're full-out losers, but in terms of losing to Brinken, losing Doc, they definitely got much worse, and they're going through the rebuild, right? I also have the Isles as potential losers only because they're putting a lot of faith, like Lou's putting a lot of faith in Romanov here. I didn't mind the trade, and that's what I'll talk about. I didn't mind the trade for Montreal, the first trade they made, but then the second trade is like you gave up all those assets to get Doc, and it's like you're really hoping Doc is not going to be a Kotkaniemi 2.0 and actually bounce back. So I thought the second trade was a little questionable for Montreal. I don't say, like, Montreal got Slavkovsky, and I think he could be a beast. So Montreal, for me, is not really winners or losers. Like, I like Montreal's picks. Even, I think they picked Misar, right? So I think Montreal W's here for Montreal in terms of their selections, I think. I mean, we'll see. Time will tell if they're losers in terms of passing on Shane Wright. But I think the Leafs and Oilers, on the surface, they didn't win. They gave their picks up. So the Leafs Oilers, like I said, it all depends on what they do with their cap space now after those moves. And I don't mind the Canucks selection either that much. I think I had him a little lower, but less about the selection, more so about if the Islanders Canucks move was about JT Miller, that's a huge loss. I don't know I honestly haven't seen the reports yet. I don't know what it was on, but the Canucks, I think draft day today was the opportunity to make the big JT Miller move. Clearly they weren't getting close to what they wanted. But I think the Canucks need to make this JT Miller trade happen because I just think he's going to want a lot. I think the Canucks are in a situation where they don't know where they're at. Try to trade JT Miller, get a lot of assets, and try to move Tyler Myers, sell high. Not sell high, but try to sell Tyler Myers as this really good big defenseman and not the plug that he is. Sorry, Tyler Myers, love you. But yeah, guys, that's my winners, losers. Just kind of chatting about it. I really don't think I'm going to go full out and say, hey, there's losers. Sometimes I go crazy with, this losers, and it bites me in the ass. But I gave some shouts on the winners. So give me your thoughts on, hey, if there was a winner I didn't talk about, leave it down below in the comments, guys. Give me your thoughts, subscribe, notification bell, comment, and I hope to see you around. I'm working, I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to still mix in some content. And I appreciate you, and I just want to have some fun still and make content. So thank you so much, guys. Honestly, I'm so thankful. Thank you so much, and see you for the rest of the videos and streams coming up. Peace.